I've fished this fly for such a long time. I think it was first shown to me by Kieran Jenkins. His is a little bit different. Not much difference, it's pretty much the same part, it's just the colour. But it's my number one fly for summer grayling. I've got another one for trout. This will catch trout, don't get me wrong, but for grayling it really seems to excel. And I tend to fish it, everybody fishes jig hooks. However, for this, 2499 is the boy. Simple fly to tie, but my gosh is it effective. Low, clear, summer rivers, spooky grayling. It literally harvests them, it really does. Like Kyle, tying thread, bead dependent on the size of the hook and the water you're fishing. On this particular size 14 is a 3.2. I'll tie it as big as a 3.5, but 2.5 to 3.2 is your standard. Like I say, like Kyle, tying thread, just come in behind the bead. You can, if you want, stick a bit of lead up in there just to secure it. However, the way I build the body kind of works. I want this to start going around the bend, not much more, and then come back up. And my scissors and snip that. I've then got some super good dark Pardo, Coq de Leon, good stuff. And I want a fair bit of a tail, nothing wispy. I want it quite meaty, so same length as the body. So you're talking there. Secure a pinch and loop, and then wind down. Making sure that it stays on top of your hook shank. Just coming down about there-ish. So it starts to go around like that. Yep, that's it. That's it. In my scissors and trim this away. So this is the key to this fly. Olive blob tail. I love this stuff. I tie a lot of dries with it as well. You don't need a lot. Just take a single strand, double it over. That's plenty. Secure it. Well, obviously with a pinch and loop, and then come in right down to your tail, your tying point. What I'll do with it at this stage, I usually stick in a whip finish, and then up and over. Try and keep your fibres. If they want to separate like that, just spin them and then tie them in. Spin, tie, spin, tie. I say tie, turn, spin, spin, and then secure behind the bead. Probably get away with that. However, two key ingredients: CDC. But the only thing I've found it's any good for this stuff is the stuff it ties Duracell with. UV brown, 40 I think it is, UV brown hairline. I'm just going to take a wee pinch of this, a wee pinch, tie a little bit on, create a dubbing rope. So you see there I've got a really thin dubbing rope. Get it behind the bead and work down, just a little bit. I'm then going to incorporate what I've got left. Let's take a little pinch more. So what I've got left is CDC. And I'm just going to cover it with my thumb and forefinger. Just split them and mix them, split them and mix them. You don't want too much CDC, otherwise it'll be really dark. You want enough so you get the fibres. So, see the fibres in there. Tiny a little bit more UV brown going through it. But I want that tight, so I'm going to pull some of this out. So again, behind the bead, working down, so you've got a pronounced thorax area and then come back through your thread. So you've got that there. Twist your bead a couple of times, and then some varnish on the bead. Oh, you bugger. Should tighten my vice a little bit. Some varnish on the bead there. Tiny little bit of CDC on it. And then in with the whip finishing tool and whip finish with that CDC. Here he is. Give me your scissors. And that's it, olive blobtail. You can pick a few of the CDC fibres out, but you don't need it. That'll trap hair in there and it just makes it look really, really nymphy. So you can see it's a little bit UV brown going through the CDC. You can make a mix of that prior, but that's the little olive blobtail. I like to fish that on the top middle dropper. If I've got 3 flies, or 2 flies with the bead the same size, so they're sitting in the same column of water, so if a fish misses one it'll get the other. A lot of people fish their flies one above the other in the summer. Sometimes you can get them on the same plane, literally a foot off the bottom. If you're after grayling, you'll be laughing. Anyway, really hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, please be kind enough to subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.